Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are back. It's your friend Will. We are playing Competitive Constructed again with our Teferi Angels deck. Lost round two, kind of heartbreaking, kind of flooded out, and still indecisive about how to sideboard against these green-black decks. This player had Plague Crafters and Chupacabras, which made it really tough to keep an Angel going and win the game. Want to remind everyone while we're waiting for this matchmaking to finish that if you're liking the content, you like the videos, please like, subscribe above all else. That's the only number I really am looking at, but supposedly liking is a thing. I know other people ask their viewers to like and leave a comment. What do you like? What do you dislike? What do you want to see? I try to respond to everybody in a timely manner, and I enjoy interacting with you all. Feel like it's probably 75% chance that we're going to be playing against another green-black deck. Well, we're on the draw. One more land gets us history. So this feels like if we had mulligan to 5, this would be an auto keep for sure, and we got these 2 bonus cards, right? Or if we just draw straight land, at least we're drawing into stuff. Our opponent is in the tank. I know, EG. It's almost your dinner time, isn't it? Alright, looks like our opponent went to 6. Oh, so it's my pick now, so we're going to keep. They score to the bottom. Oh, they're on this deck. This could be a tough one for us. If we don't get a Lyra down. Lyra. Alright, well, they don't have their most important card, it looks like. Don't cry, Ichi. Vanguard gets in for more damage. Alright, I'm going to put you on my lap. Oh, come here. Putting Ichi on my lap is the equivalent of putting a counter on top of your deck so you don't forget to do something in your upkeep, but in this case, that thing is taking care of my dog. Right, puppy? Yeah. Well, the rules of the game say we can't block. Merfolk Trickster. It's already got the plus. Oh, it loses the plus. Oh, because it's while it's attacking. Womp womp. Okay. This is one of those fine distinctions between something that triggers and something that has a static. Alright, so they just plain got us there. If they have Spell Pierce for this, it's probably a scoop, right? Yeah. Alright, this is brutal. Damn. Oh, we can still win if we just get runner lands, and they can't answer Lyra, because I don't think they can race it. They actually just had it all. Alright, we're definitely blocking. There is a big difference between taking 4 and taking 2. I do swear this deck has land in it. We've seen that in the games that we've lost. The games that we've lost, we've either drawn only 3 or like over 9. The ones where we draw somewhere in the middle have been pretty good, convincing wins. Alright, we're blocking again. We still win if we draw land. I think we actually just even have to do this before they draw their next card. Playing Adanto Vanguard really doesn't do anything here. So they draw another Herald. We need running land. Alright, stuck on 3 again. I think now the math is what? So we go to 6, go to 5. Now we can't win. The obsession means we can't win. If we had gone to 6-4, if we had ripped running lands from here and they didn't have a way to interact, I think we could have still won. But they just changed the clock by a turn by playing that +1/+1, which means we're not going to get a chance. Well, maybe this changes it back here. No. So 3 lands in the top 15 is a little bit below average, right? Because like 40-ish% of the deck is land. Oh, we got one. If we turn it around from here. We're actually like hardcore racing them here because they only have 1 a turn. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's no way they hold back to block at this point. Let's go. Come on. So put it on Aurelia so that we can mentor. Now, I guess we just hold up Lightning Strike. I don't think adding anything does anything. Adding the Phoenix. But if they do something absurd here... Alright. All it took was the 4th land. Maybe I shouldn't celebrate too soon here. Alright, so they had the dive down. Alright, so we gotta do this. All of our attacks are lethal. They're more or less forced to block. Woo! Alright. Take that, mono blue. So, pretty sure nothing in their deck costs more than 3. So that's coming out. Seems like Deafening Clarion's pretty good against them. Fight with Fire is a little expensive. So maybe just go like 3 Deafening Clarion. I don't think we want Binding, it's slow. I don't think we want Shalai. I think we just do that. And keep it as it is. Do we really? Maybe we do cut. This is like a good answer too. To Jin. To Jinny. So let's just double check how many lands we have. We have 6, 7, 10, 18, 26. 26 lands in this monstrosity. Let's not get stuck at 3 anymore, team. They actually had the Trickster and Spell Pierce, but because they didn't have Curiosity, they can't. This deck really cannot close without Curiosity. Oof. So slow. It's slow, but I think we're going to keep it. Because these are cards that they can't answer easily. And honestly, this hand has like a reasonable shot at racing them. Because they're going to have to interact with all these history tokens and stuff. Alright, so they got Curious Obsession. It's huge for them. This is like the Dream Team combo right here. Like this hand I think is a very loose-ish keep, but we only have so much like early game interaction that it kind of feels hard to mulligan, especially against a deck that plays Spell Pierces and Dive Downs. Like, am I gonna hard mulligan for like a 3 damage or 4 damage burn spell just to be able to interact with this? Like, they're on the play, so what if they just have Spell Pierce or Dive Down? Like, I don't know. I don't know that like hard mulliganing for it is right. Certainly having it in your opening hand is a great bonus. There's the Spell Pierce here. They got Trickster into play. So they're just trying to increase their clock, which does make sense for them. Okay. No, we're in trouble, but I thought we lost the last one. And we ended up coming back. So if they have Essence Scatter here, Wizard's Retort. So these are just like the less and less answers they're going to have for Lyra, though they are drawing to a turn, and we're actually mostly dead here. So if they do have a counter for Lyra, we're dead. I wonder if that's what they're hard digging to. Alright, I mean, Moment of Truth. If they haven't, we go to game 3, we get to be on the play. Yep. Okay. So on the play with history and stuff, I think we have a much better chance of actually racing them. I'm not sure, again, any changes that we'd want to make. Ixalan's Binding is super slow. It has all the same problems as all the other cards, so... One upside is that Deafening Clarion can't be countered by their flyer, because I think it doesn't target, it just deals to all. Alright, so we have 2-drop. 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. So we're going to keep, and we're just going to assume that we're going to find the white source. 24 lands left, so a solid like 48% of our deck is land. And if not, at least we get a 2-drop. Yep. Turn 1 Mist Cloaked Herald every game. That's why you're playing the deck. But here we actually have a shot at racing them because of history. Do they not have the Obsession? Looks like they don't have the Obsession. So no Obsession's quite good for us. Alright, we cannot block any of these. So we are absolutely just racing them. Gonna play Aurelia next turn. Aurelia Spec to dual wield this set. Ooh, okay. It's one of these games. Well, luckily we know they can't counter the Aurelia. And we're cracking them back for 6 here. And that means the follow-up attack is going to be lethal. Like, way lethal. So yeah, I think we're just ignoring them. So they swing and tap out for like some blocker. We coil the blocker. This pops 4, 4, 4, 4. Plus, yeah, I mean, they're just like actually dead on board here. Unless they hold back. What? Alright, so we need to draw land. That's the blowout there. We need to draw land, or we need to draw Deafening Clarion. Alright, land. And kind of guess there. Too bad this doesn't give haste. Am I right? I do think if we get a Kraken with this, it's going to be game. But they've drawn so many cards, so they have like, and they have 2 more draws even to try to find a sleep. Like second sleep is definitely a good, like big game for them. Big game, good game. I can't imagine they play 4 of that in the sideboard. I think I've seen 2, maybe 3. It's got to be sick in this matchup though. And it times up like so nicely against Chapter 3 of History. Wow, okay, so I'm pretty sure they Windmill Slam Sleep if they have it there, right? So 5, 10. I think it's worth, like, we can win the game right now if they really have nothing for this. Okay. Huh. So I think we're targeting the first striker. Yeah, I think we just want to spread our damage out as much as possible. They must have some number of tricksters here, is my guess. But we want to spread it out so that way it's like harder for them to. Yeah, so there's 1 trickster. I feel like they have to take Lyra here. Oh, I messed this up. I should have put it on the Aurelia. Because now I don't get to mentor. And she doesn't have vigilance. Although it doesn't really matter, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I can actually support to not block. So they need another Curious Obsession or something to win next turn to push through the damage. It's very possible they don't have it. I'm not even going to bluff like I have something here. I just want to get wide and play around. They counter this. Okay. So that makes me think they don't have the win. Unless they top deck it right here. I mean, if they are countering there, it's like if they have the win, they know it, and they're just like running a victory lap. All right, so they don't have it. Sleep is a win for them. Holding this back doesn't. I don't know why they would hold this back. Like they have cards that they can get like a second sleep. There's instantly win them the game. Blocking here I mean, I'm just trying to think of like how many Merfolk Tricksters do you have if your plan is to block. All right, so we'll go here this time. They only have 2. They have them. Whoa. Wow, did we lose? We actually lost. They had 2 more Merfolk Tricksters. I wonder if they drew them runner. That's insane. Oh, I'm disappointed. I think we could have, if we had been marginally luckier, we probably could have won this one like quite easily. But they had exactly what they needed between sleep and 3 Merfolk Tricksters. They prevented us from getting any life gain off the Lyra. And there's the Curious Obsession. Well played by our opponent. Showing the nuance of having turn 1 Mystical Carol every game. Now they're just rubbing it in because they've locked it up. I still think that their attack was bad. I mean, if they had both Tricksters, or if they had both Tricksters there, that attack, like they ended up not blocking with their guy, right? So for exactly that reason, that attack wasn't good. Why, or not attacking was bad, I should say. Why would you hold back? Like, so I mean, maybe it was the case that they drew that second Trickster off the trigger of the one that attacked, and so they didn't know that they like had it. So maybe that's what I put them on. Obviously, we're not going to get to see their side of it. But wow, we actually lost money on this one. But that's, I mean, let's see. We played against 2 decks that are bad matchups, and the third deck that's debatably a bad matchup too. So maybe this deck is just super poorly positioned right now. I think it was the only deck of this variety from the Monday deck drop that had a 5-0 performance. So it could just be that the meta's really far away from this now. But I would bet that a deck like this can make a comeback once the metagame kind of warps to start solving the various iterations of black-green out there. But that being said, if you enjoy this type of deck, play it. I don't think you should play it in constructed events where you're spending coin, but definitely try it out if it's your jam, and maybe maybe it will get better as the format develops. I'll certainly look to revisit it, especially this Teferi version seems much cooler. But yeah, I think we got to give it a couple weeks and see where the meta goes. So thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back again soon with more.